Hello everyone and welcome back to Oceanblock. I've been, again, a bit busy between episodes. A bunch of these are finished now, so none of the ones we're looking at here. This one's getting quite close, right? And also the egg is getting really close. This one keeps jamming and I'm not exactly sure why. This is the blazing capacitor one, but yeah. Obviously we're not that close with, I mean, we've got 5 now. We had 2, I think, in the last episode. It's pretty good. We finished the crates finally. We finished the pig iron. Capacitator finished, by the way. I set that up yesterday. I logged in, set it up, and then went out. So that one's going quite well. I had these ones turned off, so all the ones that were using diamonds, I had those turned off. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. In fact, we can see how long we kind of AFK'd, because yeah, we've got 40,000 singularities right now. And a bunch of essence, so yeah, the only ones we're working on now, I've got a load of essence for this. It just takes a little while to craft, right? Because it has to first make the silicon ball, turn it into like the, whatever you call it, electrosilicon. So yeah, it turns it into this electrotine silicon compound, which does this, and that comes from this, and so on and so on. So yeah, another thing I did, I finally upgraded to the black hole tank, and I've got a few in here. A few I need to actually just go and, like liquid meat, I need to like pop down here and get rid of these and put on some importers. Same with this, actually. I need to put an importer on this. That is an item importer. Yeah. I also, yeah, so this is the liquid fluid XP. That is going into this tank now, and then that is being pulled into our system. And if I pop back up, we look in here, we've got quite a bit of fluid XP. I also removed the setup I had here. I was gonna, well, that's a point. You can't see my level right now. Drain? I think it's called a drain, right? Yeah, that's the, oh my god, things are moving really quickly. Yeah, the XP drain. I've always found if you hop on one of these, you can see it brings back your level down here. But yeah, last episode we were talking about, did that just delete itself? Or did I put it in rain? Fantastic, that keeps happening and I'm not exactly sure why. I think it's to do with, we've got the magnet on, right? Because we've got the magnet on, when you break something and walk away, it doesn't it doesn't usually go into your inventory now, it just disappears. So I might actually take that magnet off. Yeah, I did hear that this version was a tiny bit buggy. Oh yeah, let's, so again, I'm making 50,000 glass, because then it speeds up like a bunch of recipes. I have to keep resetting a few of these. Like that one there, I need to reset it. Yeah, because this uses glass, and now it's using the stuff that's stored. And yeah, so I had some homework for between episodes, right? And that was for the fusion reactor. And I did make all of the stuff needed for a fusion reactor, including, I looked at everything up, and if that is something you want to see, let me know, and I'll probably do a separate video on it at some point. But what I did end up doing instead, thanks to all the lovely comments I got, everyone pointed me towards the mycelial generators. So I sort of laid it out in here how I thought we could put it together. And yeah, this is how I think it's going to work. I'll just leave this on screen for a little bit so you can see. Actually, I'll go through it. So we've got the furnace generator. Actually, what I should probably do, I don't have a mycelial generator yet, do I? stone. Okay. Let's craft one of those. I was going to show you what this does. It doesn't have like a... There's the recipe, but if I get the book out... I did lose the book when I had the blood magic crash thing, but I made another one. So if we look in here and go to resource production, power production, generators, that's it, generators, noise. So using the Mycelial network, a subspace domain containing a living vegetative mass of fungus called the mycelium. This reactor can detect other mycelial generators and generate massive amounts of Fe. For this to happen once instance of each. Okay, that should be one instance of each generator needs to be working at the same time. Maybe new technologies can be discovered in the future using this network. Ooh. I think that's a play off Star Trek Discovery, if you've ever watched that. But yeah, basically what that means, people have done the calculations. Well, actually, they've just set this up, right? And that is, if we get that mycelial, get this reactor now, put that in the corner. So when all of these are running at the same time, they don't produce amazing amounts of Fe on their own. Like this furnace mycelial generator. If I go to, actually it's probably easier if I go to coal and then go to the furnace one, wherever it is. Right there. So it produces 80 Fe for 80 seconds, and it will just burn in there for 80 seconds. So yeah, we go back to that. That will produce 128,000 Fe, but 80 per tick, right? So yeah, we need to basically set all of these up. And we've got the disenchantment. This one apparently is the hardest to set up because this takes any book that has an enchantment on it, and it only lasts for, you know, up to 48 seconds by the looks of it. There's a 52 there. What's that one? Soul speed. I mean, we're not going to go for like specific books to send into there. We're just going to chuck whatever book comes out when we run normal books through an enchantment factory. And I'm going to send those books through an enchantment extractor. So that might sound a bit weird, but the plan is the books will go out into a chest, and then that chest will feed this mycelial generator. The culinary generator is just going to have steak, and I already have a crafting recipe for steak now. It's in one of our, I think I put it in this one here. Yeah, there it is, steak. We've got loads of beef. So also this is the diamond chest. I think iron chest is updated because of this Christmas period. So sometimes the chests change, you know, what they look like. But yeah, the next one is the potion generator. So for this one, we just chuck a potion in, and I am actually going to go for a specific potion, I think. I haven't decided which one yet. Swiftness seems like a good one. Water breathing. What's water breathing take? Pufferfish. No, not doing that one. I need to find one which is like really long, because then we don't have to have it generating for ages. 4 point. Okay. What's this one? Fire resistance. think this one's easy enough to make. Yeah, magma creeps. We already have a recipe for that as well. And what I'm going to be using is the fluid encapsulator with these alchemy imbuers. I don't know if this is like the best way to do it. It probably isn't. I'm just doing it because why not, eh? Yeah, but that will hopefully make me some potions. I'll export some bottles into the encapsulator, and then the encapsulator will push out into this generator. Slimy generator. This one I thought, that's easy. We've got loads of slime balls, but you actually need a bit of milk. So yeah, excuse the wiring. Also excuse this, but I've just hooked up a wire that goes over here, and I've got a animal rancher, which will just milk our cow. This cow is doing work for us. We need to keep hold of this cow, just like our bees. But yeah, we've got a redonkulous amount of milk now. Yeah, that's a lot of milk right there. This next one is the ender. That one basically just takes either ender pearls or eyes of ender. We might as well make eyes of ender because it's easy enough to make. The explosive takes TNT. It does take gunpowder, but we might as well make TNT. It'd be easy enough to make. Frosty takes a bunch of stuff, but they're all 20 seconds, and I don't want to feed it blue ice because that takes, you know, a while to actually do stuff with. So what I'm going to do is, because it doesn't matter how much Fe is going to be produced, because we're going to use the main reactor thing, what I'm going to do is just feed it snowballs, and you can make snowballs in the blast chiller. And I'm going to put all the upgrades in all of the thermal stuff. So you put it in the blast chiller with some water. So I do need probably an ender tank to just go on this. Feed it water. I've made this cast already. It's right here. That'll make loads of snowballs and just feed directly into the Frosty generator. This one here is why I thought it was, you know, impossible to do, because you need dragon's breath. But now, in this version, they've added a recipe, which is dragon egg essence, air essence. Finally, there's a use for air essence, right? Because there wasn't any before. So I have got both seeds in here. I've got the air seed, dragon egg seed. And it uses bottles, right? So yeah, it does. It uses bottles. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably set up a crafter from RF Tools. And I have got these power pots. I made some of the Mark IVs, right? So I'm going to use those for this. Because this one here I think is going to be a little bit of a pain. And that is going to be like quite a bit of power. But this thing here I think produces, don't quote me on this, but I think it's 225. I was going to say 2.5, but it's 25 million RF. So we can slap a PowerPoint on this, and then that should feed all of these that need like extra power for like the power pots and stuff. The next one is the magma generator. Again, this one, it's 25, and we don't really care about how much Fe is going to be produced, so we're just going to feed it lava, which we can do with an exporter. I think we might just put a lava. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll put a lava ender tank on there, and then just, yeah, it will export into this. Then the pink one is quite interesting. I was trying to think of some pink stuff to put in here. So there's loads, anything that's got like pink in it from JEI will go into this pink generator thingy. And I was gonna do, well, everything, as you see here, everything in here is going to only be in there for 3.45 seconds, and I think they all produce the exact same. So I was looking for stuff that we can make a ton of, and the thing that we can make a ton of is well, I can just go to it, right? We've got it here. So we can use this dye essence and turn it into pink. Again, probably using a crafter. There we go, pink. And I'll use a power pot on top. And what that'll do is this will just feed. I don't know if this will be quick enough. We'll have to see how quick these things grow. If it's not, I'll just add another power pot with this into this crafter here. The next one is the nether star. We've got butt tons of nether. Yeah, we got tons. And also, oh, that's not it, this one. They last for 2 minutes, so we should be fine on that front. The death one, again, all of them take 10 seconds to process, so I'm just going to chuck in some rotten flesh, because I might put on the exporter literally all of these except the wither skulls, because we're using those for the nether star. This next one is the rocket generator, which rockets don't have a recipe, but the recipe is, you can make the recipe anyway. I think it's still in here. Yeah, there you go. Gunpowder and paper makes 3 rockets. So I've set that one up already. So I'm just going to crafting card export it into this, and that'll get going. The crimed, I think that's how you say it, crimed, not sure. But this one is a little bit weird because it takes like, you know, a few things. And what I'm going to do is just export the nether wart block, or what I'm probably going to do is just power pot everything from this into a drawer, like a 4x4 drawer, and have a void upgrade on that and get it to pull out of the drawer into the generator. Like, it doesn't matter which one it pulls out as long as it's not this stuff, I think. Because if you look in here, this one's actually probably the best, the nether wart block. But I don't want to feed it nether wart blocks because that's a lot of nether wart, right? The shroomlight is actually pretty good as well. Just the fungus themselves are pretty good, which we do get from that. But it doesn't take the wood, so I just make it so it doesn't output the wood for that one. And then the last one is the metallurgic generator, which takes liquid meat, which we still have quite a bit of. I do need to go down there and just put exports on there and get it to feed into this, because I do have a tank in here for that. And it takes liquid meat and any ingot, and I have, oh actually I don't know if it matters what ingot it is, because it doesn't, but all the ingots are going in here. So I could put iron in there if I'm honest. Oh, and like brick. I could put iron in there because we've got a ton of it. Or I could put copper because we've got a ton of it. I'm not sure draconium goes in there. Oh, it does. Huh. We could put draconium in there. But all of them are the exact same. So I'm just putting in copper because it's like the cheapest one we've got. And we're getting tons of it. Ooh, another thing I did between episodes. So yeah, it's this one. I added another layer here. So remember I had like the ore and then the chunks in the same like interface thing. Well, what was happening is when I got some chunks, the chunk would go here and then the ore would go here and then it wouldn't process. So I split these two up because I'm literally doing whatever I can. You probably saw it earlier, but I don't know if I've been in it yet, but I'm doing whatever I can to get inferium, right? And this gives me inferium. This does. And what I've got on here is I've got, yeah, an exporter just exporting some gravel. I didn't think you could actually put like normal meshes in this. I thought they were just these blazing mesh, but maybe I was wrong. But anyway, yeah, these are all of these here, all 5 on this side and 5 on this side, are all doing gravel because we had an absolutely we still have loads of gravel, right? It's going up at a ridiculous pace. So yeah, that's something that I did just to get some inferium, if anything else. But if I look in here and go to clusters, I think it's called actually. Let's go chunks. Yeah, as you can see, I've got like loads of clusters. The only one that doesn't really keep up right now is the iron one. Oh, and if I didn't mention what, I know not everybody watches this from the beginning, right? But what I did here was these import exporting from the bottom. These are putting ores, either ores or the chunks on this side, right? And they're also taking cinnabar or rich slag. Depends on whatever you want really, but this one should be cinnabar. Oh, nope. Need to sort that out. Check those in there. But yeah, what these do here is they make ridiculous amounts of whatever you put in here. So osmium turns into 3 osmium when you put it through there. We'll see it in a sec. Like at that time it was 2 because it's using rich slag, which is a 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. So every like half the time you'll get 3 ingots. The cinnabar gives you 3 times. So yeah, anyway, that's what I did in here. I set this back up, but up here because I couldn't be asked to like cram myself down there. What this is doing is, if it's not stuck again, it keeps getting stuck and I don't understand why. I don't think the recipe's screwed up because it works, it makes it. Oh, and I set this up as well for the blazing crystals. Ooh, maybe that's the thing. No, it is doing that. I thought there was like a blazing crystal like mishmatch or something. Anyway, what we're going to do in this episode is just start setting up these generators. And I kind of want to do them over here. So maybe along this wall I'll do 8. And then, because there's 16 altogether, right? Yeah, I think there's 16 altogether. So I'll do 8 along this wall. Then I'll, off camera, move the bees. I think they're still in there. I need a trapdoor. Don't think bees can get through that, but what I can do is this. Yeah, there you go, 3 bees are in there. Oh, it's night time probably. Should have thought that actually. Should have left one of these here, that's pretty good. I mean, I could just put a door. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to start building them here. We kind of need access. I think there is a cable right under here. Yeah, there is. Nice. And let's get some plugs as well. Only got 2, but we can send power all along. So I'm going to have 1 out. Actually, let's do it right in the corner. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to try and do it all in a row like this. Yeah, let's try that. And then I'll have a flux point or a plug even. What's behind this? Is it water? No, sweet. I could put it behind. Oh, actually, a few of these need. Yeah, a few of these things here need like more than 1 input. Anyway, let's just try putting them down. So this one's going to be easy enough. Let's plonk that there. Maybe I'll make a bunch of plugs. There we go. It's making us some yeah, let's make a bunch of plugs. Let's go teach plugs, because that's easy enough to teach. And what I can do is, I've got 2, so I need 14 more. I mean, that's going to go off and make us the rest, and don't need them right now. So what I can do with this one is I'm just going to pop it on top. And that'll go into our network. It's not an amazing amount, as you see it's 80 RF per tick. It's fine though, right? Because I'm going to probably hold off on the disenchantment. Maybe I'm not. Yeah, some of the ones that are a bit bigger I'm going to do elsewhere. This one here is the culinary. Stick that there. Exporter goes underneath. You're doing those, and you've got a crafting card. So that should craft. Yeah, a bunch of steak for us. And that will just fill this up with steak. And again, actually, let's get our painter. Sorry about the sounds, by the way. It's not the most, yeah, lovely sound with the cow getting milked. I think it's called a configurator, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, so I can just pop one of these down and paint it. Right, what's the next easy one to make? Yeah, slime should be easy enough. So we can stick that down. We're going to need 2 exporters for this. So I'm actually going to put one on the back. Like that. Grab a cable. Make this one milk. And then make the bottom one slime balls. And that is generating 200 per tick. There we go, that's pretty good. Alright, the next one is again the end. Okay, we don't need this now, and we don't need this. Let's grab our white concrete because we don't need. Yeah, these are kind of simple to set up, I must admit. They're way simpler than I thought. It's the fluids that got me. I was like, I don't really want to do the fluids. But then I looked into it a little bit more, and yeah, these are actually kind of simple to make now. It also helps that on this version there is a way of getting dragon's breath, which wasn't around previously, right? Right, let's grab one more, and then I'm going to go move the bees, because, yeah, I want to give them a very nice little home. So let's do TNT. Is there anything else that needs just exporting? I think this one does as well. And this one. Yeah. Oh, and the metal one as well. Okay. Right, anyway, I'm going to go set these up all along here. You've seen it just now, how I'm going to do it. And then I'll move the bees and be right back. So it's been a little bit of time. I recorded most of that during my lunch break. And yeah, now I have set up a little area for the bees. They are in there, it's just dark right now, so they hop in their little house. And again, to move the bee house thing, you just use a cardboard box. Easy enough. You do have to, like, well, I don't know, I didn't test if you could let the bees get in there first and then use a cardboard box, but what I did was mob imprisonment tool them again. Bring them down here, put the box down, get the bee house back out, and then put the bees around. We go back home. I have set up all of these down here. So this one here, the crimed one, All of these are turned off, by the way. I've got redstone, only work with redstone signal, because I didn't want these running until I had all of them running at the same time. But this one here, the crimed one, that's the magma one. That's getting lava. This one's getting, it's going to get copper. Again, I turned that off down here. But yeah, this one I was like, how am I going to do that? And then I had a look. I think the easiest one to do is this, and I did make a little power pot for it. Although, looking at it right now, that is full up, so yeah. But this makes 16 at a time. This Mark 1 makes 16 of these like vines at a time. And each vine is going to be in the generator for 10 seconds. And this takes a minute. So we're profiting on these things, basically. I set up, I think it's every 4 seconds it's going to take a snowball. So what I've got here is a blast chiller with this cast in it. And that's just set to output out the side, and yeah, it needs the water as well. So that's just going this way. Flux point's powering both of these two things. And again, so these two things here are just being exported, like easy as, right? Back over here. So that's these ones here. There's the frost one, so that's the one with the snowballs. Yeah, snowballs. It's got a big snowball right there. So pink is going to be really easy, actually. I thought about like making the pink stained glass, because that you can get like 8 out of 1 recipe of, well, out of 1 pink dye, but we can make like a ton of pink dye if we wanted to, because actually I can do my stuff, can't I? Yeah, there we go. I did put another Mark 1 power pot up here, and it's making us loads of the you not let me out now? Oh wow, okay. Probably didn't like that I went in there that way. What's this one here? Potion. Ooh, I might have to export the empty glass bottles. Okay, that's good to know. I'm gonna have to mine back here. I didn't notice that at first. But yeah, so this one is going to do the potions, and I've got this set to export the strength potions, which are 8 minutes long, and we'll go. I've got all the stuff for that in my inventory. We'll set that up together. I didn't realise I need to import. I'll grab one of these. So yeah, I'll need to import the glass bottle afterwards, because it just uses the bottle up, and I might need to do that on the halitosis one, wherever I put that. Oh, right here. I don't know, I'll have to check that. But yeah, what I need to do here is grab that, cable it up. Where's the back of this thing? So the back is west, and if we look at our map, that is west. Yeah, perfect. So I can push out of there as well. And I'll need to set a filter up on this to whitelist. Whitelist mode. Empty bottles. So I don't think I can put one in here, but if I had a potion, I could put it in here. It would use the potion within the bottle, leave the glass bottle where it was, and then pull the glass bottle into our system. The disenchantment one, I've got set to exact mode off with an enchanted book. And again, we've got the setup for that in our inventory. We can set that up together. The halitosis one, so this is the dragon's breath. For that, I'm actually going to go in there properly this time. There we go. I've set up a thing up here just because we've got easy access to a network right here. And for this one, all that it's doing is like, yeah, that's going to happen. I think that's fine. I've got this just a tier 1 crafter, because these one of these dragon's breaths last 10 minutes 600 seconds, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, there you go, 600 seconds. Doesn't produce that much energy, but overall it produces quite a lot, right? That, we don't really care about the energy that it produces, we just need it running. So we don't need like a really quick supply of this. So this is, I think this takes 1.5 minutes to grow. And I think we always get a essence from it. So after 3 minutes we'll get 2 essence. They'll be fed into here. I have got a filter on this to only pull out the dragon essence. That'll come in here. This will craft the dragon's breath. Put it down here. Air essence, the same thing. It's just gonna chuck it up there. At the back here, I'm exporting glass bottles. And yeah, that's just going into this slot here because the rest of them I put cobblestone in, and I repeatedly hit this remember current items because sometimes it doesn't actually get all of them. I don't know if it does, like you click remember, it remembers this one, then you click it again and it remembers this one, and so on and so on. But I found you spam click the remember when it's got cobble in here, for example, and it will remember everything. There you go, there's another one. And then I've got an importer on top, right? And that's been imported. So dragons, yeah, we already had like a bunch because I did go grab some a while ago. And then right at the bottom here, I've got a new point. This is like really far, and well, this is right at bedrock. And above here is like nothing that we need particularly. I put these ones down here because they're a pain. This one here gives you wither. This one gives you levitation 3. Bit annoying. And this one just bloody explodes all the time. Luckily we are in, yeah, if you look there, I'm in my Purpose Party like claim chunk, so the explosions won't actually do anything. I don't actually know if they do anything, but they do harm because my shield went down quite a bit. Went down to like half when I put it upstairs. So yeah, all of these are now basically set up except for this one here, which is, well, these two, which is let's go back to, I didn't put my dexterous motion back on. No, that's fine. So yeah, the disenchantment and the potions, these two I haven't set up yet, so let's go do that quick. And I'm thinking, worked so good last time, let's just do it in here. So I'm going to do maybe disenchantment on this side and potions on this side. I'm going to start with potions, I think. So I'm going to do something like this, and then that will go up like, yeah, we can do that. That will push out into this one, that will push out into this one, and then on top. Okay, maybe I'll move these forward one. Yeah, that looks good. And then right on the end we'll have the encapsulator. And yeah, let's just start exporting stuff. So I think I might need more than this. Oh no, yeah, there we go. So one of these is still on top. One of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. This one's going to get glass bottles. First one that needs to go in there is nether wart. Not the blocks, we need these ones. Second one that's going to go in here is... what do I need for strength? Strength... potion, blaze powder, and then redstone. Got lots of blaze powder. Got yeah, got some redstone, although I'm going to need a crafting card for this, which I have got on me, which is good. Oh, actually I need one on the bottles as well, just in case we run out. Saying that, we do have like 6k or something, or maybe 4k, I can't remember. Bottles. Yeah, we got 4k, which is just from witches that die in our spawners downstairs. So, oh. not downstairs, but you know what I mean, like in the below our Cyclops. I said it right that time. I always call it a sea moth, even though I know it's not. So sorry, this one is lace powder, this one is redstone and bottles. Yeah, and then redstone you're also going to need a crafter because of the what do you call it, the essence. The essence will craft into this. So that is kind of set up now. Doesn't look set up, does it? Let's grab some linkage. Already made 3. Let's make 9 more. And some components. Really easy for us to make components now because all of this stuff is like already made because of essence. Actually, we've got the essence for it. I just crafted some up manually a minute ago. So you gonna craft for us? You might be stuck on. Again, this thing keeps like just bugging out and crashing, basically. I'm not exactly sure why. So that one is waiting on Electrum. Let's cancel that one. This one's also waiting on Electrum. Crap. But we do have Electrum like this. So what I'm going to do is chuck all of this in. Ah, it's because it was used up by this thing, right? This uses Electrum, I believe. Right, what was it? Linkage. Alright, let's get that one going. Should be turning them into linkage, and they are done. Sweet. Right, let's go back in here and we can grab the linkage, grab the components. Do something like that. All of these need power as well. So I will put some power at the back, I think. I might, oh, I already put, yeah, there we go. Already had one in there. Cool, we got a free integral component. Now on, yeah, I will wire that up, but I'm not going to do that yet. On this side, in fact, I don't really want this. Oh, and I need to set the inputs and outputs for these. Input there, output there. Input, input, output. Input, input, output. And input, output. I don't think me turning on auto eject actually does anything, but oh well. And then I also need tank for that, which is, I need some blue. Messy inventory right now, apologies. 1 and 2. Oh, I need an input on this side as well. So that is creating there, that is going to go in here, which needs power. Going into this, that's going into this. Still needs an exporter. Did I take the exporter off? I did, oops. Where did my, see, the crafting cards disappeared. Yeah, I did notice, I actually had to cheat myself back in one of these air seeds, because I only made one and I couldn't be asked to make another. And when I, you shift and you right click on here, I'll do it when this is fully grown. Did that, and it popped off and then disappeared. And it wasn't around, it wasn't below, it wasn't anywhere. It just didn't, yeah, didn't exist after that. So that's fun about this pack. And then I also, yeah, that needs input at the top there. So now I've got one of these. Pull that out. It's pretty bloody quick as well. Oh, I have got like all the upgrades in it though, right? So do that. Oh, I need the downgrade in there as well. Pick this up, put that down, and now we should have strength. Yeah. Why are you not outputting? Oh, because it can only have one stack in there now. Oh, in that case, I will take this out. There you go. It's making lots of them. That's a lot, actually. We probably should have done this when we were messing about with potions before. You also need... Oh yeah, crafting upgrade disappeared. Crafting... Luckily I have a ton of these, but that's fine. So now we have these. These are the ones that are going to be fed into our potion maker. So I can now get rid. Now this one is going to be a bit weird. Oh, I didn't mean to put those cables away, but anyway. Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit weird because I'm going to do a factory first, pump some books into it. The books are then going to get put into the extractor. The extractor is then going to go into our system. But then our system is also, yeah, our system's going to get gummed up with books if we do it that way. Oh, and I also need to export. Oh, I need another exporter. I need to export some liquid XP. So how do I want to do this? Let's do it like we've done on the other side. Oh, and I need an importer. So if we grab any enchanted book, like this holding one, that'll do. And then the... What's the thing called? The detector. Yeah, we can grab one of these. And when we do our exporting... Yeah, I think these act as cables as well, so not there. What are you doing? Come back here. There you go. Exact mode on. Perfect. So now I can turn that one off and it would just be any enchanted book. And I can emit a signal when it's over 32. Emit a signal when above the amount. Oh yeah, when it's over 32, emit a signal. And that'll turn this off. Or it should, right? Probably not, but that's fine. It'll take a while for this to kick back in anyway. So the book goes in this one. I need a bucket. Bucket. Pop that in like that. Oh, and I need to set this to only work without redstone. And this one. What's the... Yeah, essence. Have I got these the wrong way around? Oh, I bloody have as well. And... yeah. Extractor goes on this side. And then the factory goes up here. So this one just needs to pull from west, which is this way, yeah. And that's for that one, and also pull from the top. I don't actually know if you need to do that. It would just push them in anyway. But then we want to put the output pushing into this one. So that's going to output books. We have got a ton of these already, so this probably won't like actually start going. And we can leave you at exporting books anyway, so that will go into brown. This is where we want to say pull from this side. This one needs to go out the same place as this, which is this side. And so does this. I think that's it all set up, because that will pull in, yeah, all the books. All I need now is power. So flux points again. And I also need all the cables I chucked away. So this should be exporting books. It is. Why are you getting liquid XP? Only work without a redstone signal. What? Only work without a redstone signal. Why are you going up? That's very strange. Only work without. Wait. Emit when above. How are you not emitting? You should be emitting, because we've got a ton of books. Exact mode is off. I have a plan actually. It might be that because we're using that. So let's do, I think there's like just a blank one. Or maybe there isn't. Oh, poop. In that case, what we might do is leave it like that, and it will just fill this up. I might need to put some speed upgrades in that. I did make a bunch of speed upgrades because I was planning on putting them in literally everything. That should now be filling up. He's going to make a book. It's going to go in here. Got 3 things, so it's going to extract all of them, put them in our system. Cool. Yeah, we're going to get a bunch of books, but I think that's okay. Yeah, anyway, right. That is all of them automated now. I did move my, well, I did put it here to begin with. And I realised this has got a plug right here. And it looks kind of funny, right? These massive things here. So that's 800,000 RF right here, because there's 10 of these nitro reactors that are doing 80 at a time. This one's doing 82, it's pretty good. But this is, when we turn all of these on, this is going to do 220, oh, I almost said 2 million again, 25 million. So I might just start turning all of these on and then we can see it before the end of the episode. Ignored. Right, I'm going to turn all of these on and then I'll be right back. So I'm back down here because I needed to move the def generator because it does damage and I didn't realise that. This one also is going to do a bit of damage. So let's do that. See, look at that, we're getting wither. This one will give us levitation when we turn this on. See that? Levitation. And then this one just does like a load of explosions. Like that. So I'm going to get out of here. Beautiful. I think that's all of them running. I did have to move it from here. I might move this one over to here. And then I'm going to clean the floor up. Is that producing? I don't exactly know how these work. I might have to go look it up, but I thought it would just start working now that we've got all of these running. It doesn't have to like touch them or something, does it? Oh, that is the potion generator. Maybe I'll put that one down as well. Yeah, anyway, right, I'll be right back. So we are kind of sustaining it. We are making quite a lot of power right now, which is insane. I set up 4 of, well, I made 4 more of these power pots, and I think I'm making a bunch more right now. Oh no, I'm not. Why will you not turn back on? That's so annoying. Yeah, this is now kind of running. You can see it. It has this it's like particle effect. You can see through our generators if you use this. See down there. Brilliant. That's now going, and we're getting yeah, 25 million per tick, which is about 81 or so of these power pots. Because, oh, actually, I thought these were 3.3, not 350. Oh well. But yeah, there we go. I am gonna probably. Oh, blimey, lagging over here, isn't it? Whoa. I'm probably going to go and replace all of these around here with some of those power pots. I need to get back away from that. And then with that, that's kind of us sorted. Any leftover I've got, I'm going to put on these Inferium. I did turn my Inferium one off. No, it'd be Insanium. Yeah, we've got a block right now. So let me go turn that back on. And we are good. It does turn itself off, but I think that's because I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna go. Let me go back down to this thing. Yeah. Okay. These seem to all be running at least. You can see with the blue bar. I want to go back home. There we go. Brilliant. I'm not entirely sure why this keeps like dying, going off and on, but it's fine. We've got a ton of power now. This is yeah. So if I look in our network now, all of these have got like really low numbers, and then oh, I'm not sure, but yeah, there we go. There is a proper generator going. Awesome. Right, anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.